Hey guys, that was really weird. I'm not sure why it cut off like that. Um, and I'm trying to get all these videos posted on Thursday, all 12, so I can do readings for the new moon that's coming up. I don't know why that video cut off. It just said something was wrong with the video. Something's wrong here. I didn't want to restart it, to be honest. Something is lacking, a lack of joy. It's just kind of blah. With this energy, a very nurturing, just king there. If this is a man, they may be not feeling their masculinity. But with that lacking, like it's just feeling like not feeling yourself, like not feeling happy, feeling with that personal power. They're looking to him, right? Like he's standing in a position of authority. But with this lack of joy and that solar plexus energy, it's kind of, we'll see what comes out with this. But then we have more solar plexus energy and dissipating. I believe in this card it speaks to, maybe I'll read it, but it speaks to kind of being lackadaisical in a situation, like not really doing anything about a situation. But I'll read it. I haven't been working with this deck too much since I came back, so I'll refresh my memory on this one. Dissipating. I am more than I think I am. Okay. Canary, a pet bird, has wonderful ideas for an action movie starring his owner. They frequently discuss the exciting plot with friends and family, but when they're given money to make the screenplay a reality, Canary and Mrs. Robinson choose to go on a cruise instead. For the rest of their lives, they talk about their great story and exist in fantasy, not reality. So that speaks to like kind of squandering, like they had this idea for this dream and they didn't act on it. They did something else, and then now they're kind of watching it play out as they grow old. Okay, so beware of being imprisoned by the story that you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. A lack of planning with this strong energy here does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? Taking action, content to dream, going in circles, strong intelligence, making excuses, procrastinating. Keywords: companionship, connection, assistance. A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. So this is talking about taking charge. We have wisdom and quest on this, on the bottom as well. So something not being acted on here, especially with that speaking to that justice there. Interesting. So let's pull for this. There's your major there. Aquarius. This is going to be a part 2 because the video cut off. Let's talk about this 5 of Pentacles, joy in reverse energy, the underlying dissipating. It's kind of speaking to like not doing anything about it. Inaction. Because this is a very take charge energy. It's solid, like that's solid. 2 more shuffles. 5 of Pentacles, joy in reverse for Aquarius, please. 5 of Pentacles and joy in reverse. Five of Pentacles, joy in reverse. For Aquarius, please. Okay, the Hierophant. 5 of Pentacles. I want to see what's underneath that. This is obligations. contracts, formalities. It can also signify like a group, like a religious group, or your belief systems. A contract specifically in this deck, the Hierophant is holding a contract that might not be upholding your values in this situation. Whether you don't see the joy in it, there's nothing beneficial in that for you, or maybe just in kind of a place of like maybe even depression, or just being in a situation that's not fruitful or not honoring what you want to stand up for here. The Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. This is speaking to inaction for sure. The Three of Wands is an energy of, okay, I'm getting the message here. The Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Wands, is an energy of looking to the horizon. Typically, they're looking out to the sea. It's kind of a manifestational energy where you're on a path in life and you're looking to the horizon, what's coming next for you, and it's meeting you in that energy. But in this deck, in the Mythic specifically, he is demanding that that person give him his crown. I'm kind of getting an impatience here, due to inaction, kind of maybe expecting, and especially with this energy, because it is so structured and it's kind of like things that are set in stone, or like, again, obligations, right? Is kind of like expecting other people or expecting something from a situation to come to you, or being frustrated that it's not just working out the way that you want it to, it's not coming together, you haven't seen the fruits of something, or again, it's like, give me that crown, kind of energy, like it's owed to you, or it's obligated to you. This could be someone around you too, but with this, that's like a take charge action. Like the King of Pentacles does it all for himself, has enough to share with other people, not waiting on anybody else. And this is standing up for what you believe in, taking charge. You may be in a situation too where you're not getting what you're owed. We have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, which suggests that new start with that Three of Wands. And working with people, this could be a situation where you're in a situation with an obligation or a contract, or just any kind of long-standing sort of thing like that. It's not quite panning out because they're not stepping up to the plate, perhaps. I'm gonna grab one more deck to clarify this Hierophant, and then we'll look at Justice and the King of Pentacles. Just one more on this Hierophant. Just kind of getting expectations off of this and stepping up to the plate. Tell me about this Hierophant. We'll do 2 more shuffles for Aquarius, please. That's Taurian energy as well. Tell me about this Hierophant. Whoa. Knight of Pentacles with the Star. Oh, Temperance. Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. And then there's a King of Swords underneath that, and the Devil. And the Queen of Swords. Interesting. A lot of Queen of Swords energy. The Swords energy with that Libra. Someone could have a Libra placement. For sure. That is like attachment, obsession, temptation, boundness, again, extreme lack of joy, and then very resolute in that, speaking to that. Attached to this King of Pentacles on the bottom, we have Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of like, pick your battles. Like, it's a card of like, fighting really hard for something, and for what? like, you know, like so determined in that stuck energy, set ways. This is speaking to set ways, and this can be totally set ways as well, because it's also like your values and your belief systems with that devil energy. It's like, I am going to stick this out, I'm gonna stick by this, or I'm gonna like fight this battle no matter what, even if it's not bringing me any joy or abundance. Like, it's, you know, and it's a card of consequences as well. It can be kind of a selfish energy. I don't see much like actually meeting people halfway here or rising to the occasion on behalf of this King of Pentacles. He's supposed to be the ultimate nurturer and provider, but this is kind of self-serving. And then, oh, there's another card attached to that. Yeah, okay. 10 of Swords is just kind of dead in the water. It's painful too. It's like, you know, it's like a really done energy. Usually those swords are like in their back. Like, it's just, it's painful. And then we have the High Priestess to the Hierophant. So a matching pair there with the King and Queen. That just feels to me like being very united on both fronts with that, working together to figure this out, or rising to the occasion on both fronts, masculine and feminine, the nurturing, compassionate element, and then also the take charge, get it done, see it through energy. This is a card of intuition. There is some spiritual aspects here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is kind of, I'm just feeling like this is just screaming, just knowing when to drop the swords, drop the battle. You know, especially if this is more about obligations that aren't bringing any fruit. You know, with that inaction, this is taking action, knowing when to take action and how to go about doing that to get this moving again. So let's look at this King of Pentacles and this Justice. And that can also be to me because he's like staring at his gift there, like demanding justice out of the situation, but not necessarily acting that way. But we'll see what comes out. I'm going to pull one for this King here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles with Justice for Aquarius, please. King of Guilt with self-worth and confusion. Guilt. Okay. Guilt. If this is about taking action and withdrawing from an obligation that's not bringing any joy or abundance, there's some guilt there. Also in this card, though, this can speak to karma too. So if that king is acting out of Five of Swords energy, this does kind of speak to like the fallout from that, like suffering through some guilt for not having done what's right, or you know, but guilt and confusion, despondence. There's also perfection, that perfection seeking energy. Isolation is underneath that. Again, not really working with people. Despondence is again that inaction, that like refusal to kind of step up to the plate here. Confusion and guilt. Again, if confusion's coming in, it's kind of because I'm getting off this king that they're kind of just expecting things to be given to them out of the situation, or they thought it would turn out different. You know, or maybe they're feeling an inability to rise to the occasion. Tell me about guilt with Justice and the King of Pentacles. Oh, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Isn't that funny? We have the Two of Swords underlying, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. That's decisions of past right there with this Hierophant. Whether to honor that too, for some this is walking away from an obligation, a contract, or something along those lines that's really bearing this energy. And it's a card of actually doing something about it with that dissipating, despondent energy. And that's where this guilt is stemming from for some. Again, they're just kind of staring at the Hierophant, right? They're just kind of staring at it, and the Two of Cups with others are expecting other people to bring it to them, or it just to fall into place for them, like damsel in distress, like, oh, you know. But others and soul contracts are at play here. We have a Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, and Four of Cups. Another 5, that's indicating change. But the Five of Cups, that's just speaking to me about the sadness of, like, she's like, wait, and that was the same angel that was bringing that cup. She's kind of chasing it, like, wait a second, weren't you supposed to bring me this cup here? Four of Cups is not seeing an opportunity or seeing something for what it is, or rejection. And then the Knight of Swords is, like, very fast, moving communication or thoughts with this, you know. This may be their thoughts racing as they, you know, again, are so focused on that gift there coming in. And for those of you where you're walking away from a situation, they're kind of fleeing the scene there. They're leaving. There's a sense of loss. Again, there's no joy or abundance in this situation. And this is the card of rejection, and this is communication about that for those that are in the walking away boat. So I'll pull, you know what, I'll pull from this deck to wrap up the reading. What is the takeaway, Spirit, for this situation for Aquarius? I mean, it's definitely take action either way. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. This is stable, harmonious, celebratory energy. It's a joyful card. You know, they're all kind of working together. They're committed in this card with those obligations. It's the card of, like, getting married, but they're building a future. And there is others indicated in here, whether that's just seeking something a much more aligned, more abundant and harmonious and fun, celebratory. A joy of life is this card from the 3. Because remember, we had that 3 of Wands. That was kind of the gimme energy, right? Moving up to the 4, that's good. That's the energy of take charge. I'm going to take charge in this situation. I'm going to honor my word and do something about this and contribute. Or carving a much more stable foundation. There's the 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. Again, a choice here. With the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords, that's 2 sevens. That is a path energy for this person on their path there. 7 of Wands kind of guarded. This is like sabotage, trickery, you know, that kind of energy. Very back off, like I'm here in my corner, like, you know, it can even be like screwing people over. And then the card of just like looking at it, like sitting there and looking at it, trying to figure something out even. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. A decision whether to take action or, what's the word? To stand up for your own abundance, to really do something about it, be decisive. Really own that, right? A choice of paths to walk for that. So I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys. I wish you all the best. Till next time, take care.